Hello, this is a Yamaha U3H 131 centimeters tall, made in 1973. That's a Japanese Yamaha and it's in perfect condition. It's been reconditioned and the outside and the inside are absolutely perfect. So it's just come into stock and I'm assessing it to see what we might be able to do to refine it. I did find a couple of things which definitely will improve it. If you listen to that note there, this is the crossover between the copper strings and the steel strings. So if we listen to these notes here, that's a lot brighter. So using my voicing needles, I'm just going to mellow those notes down. So the ones that need voicing, this one here, and maybe that one. It's difficult to know how fast it goes sometimes. Those are definitely mellower than that one. So voicing is just a matter of going very, very gently into the tip of the hammer. I usually go slightly sideways on like that, and not too deep. 1.5 millimeters is recommended by Steinway's maximum. So we've mentioned this before. So really not too, and obviously having done some, just to listen to it with the one next to it, and that's much better. And you hear the difference there. Now you're not going to get an exact match between these two, but you want to disguise it more than it is at the moment. Maybe just a little bit more. It's very difficult, as I say, to know how much to do, and it's personal taste. If you want a mellow sounding piano, obviously you could do more. And this one we're going to match in a bit more and gradually make them softer, going up a little bit here too. So just softening them a little bit, and careful not to do too much. I think I'll go to about here and disguise them. So as I say, you can't make them exactly the same. So different, it's very hard for a good manufacturer that is able to get this to match quite well. It's never perfect because obviously the strings are very different, and you can often hear it as a player. You might like to try your piano and see if you can detect where the break point is. This break point here too. That's as good as we're going to get that. So that's better. And that one there. As I say, if you're not careful, you go too much. You go too far. So you just want to do a little bit of voicing. And this is a brighter piano. There's another one coming at the same time as this one, which is mellower, naturally mellower, and this doesn't need doing so much. So as I say, it's very difficult to know where to stop, so we got up to there, I think. And that's better. And this other Yamaha that's coming at the same time, 1974, so almost the same, is already matched in well. So we might do a little bit more voicing, but really is good already. So they all vary slightly, and have to try and do little bits of work to improve them, but they're already well restored, these Yamahas, and generally well regulated. So this is a really top quality U3H, is our favourite, as we've mentioned before. There's many other videos on Yamahas. If you go to our YouTube channel, you'll find lots of ones comparing them with other pianos. Handpicked by one of the main importers. We've been doing it for over 15 years, and we specify what kind of Yamahas we want. So there's not a huge amount to do, just voicing, and I mentioned the voicing there, which needed doing on this one. And the key weighting, I think, is slightly high for us, really. Although if you are a serious musician and want to work hard, then 57, we'd normally say 50, well, 54 maximum, perhaps 47 if you want a light. We won't be able to reduce the key weighting hugely because the up weight's 24 on that one. The up weight is the weight, the maximum weight you put on, and the key comes back up. With my foot on the damper pedal, we push it down and then release, and it's the maximum weight, so this is in this case 24 grams, we can release and it will definitely come back up. I think a minimum up weight of 20 grams really. You'll find that the key doesn't return for repetition if it's any lower than that. Sine waves can be a little bit lower, sometimes to 18 or so. If you're in the trade, you might like to comment on this. So the down weight here, 57, we can probably reduce it, but let's have a look at the up weight on that one. So 26 up weight here, and just about 26. Difficult to measure it and decide what the up weight is. If you press it, release it too gently, it doesn't come all the way up, but I call that 26. Basically, is it going to repeat nicely is what you want. It's really important that it repeats well. So we should be able to reduce that to about 52, I think, and then that's what we normally would want. So we're going to reduce them. So that's a Yamaha U3H made in 1973. One of our preferred periods really. The Yamaha U3H is the longest running of the lot. We've made many other videos of Yamaha, so please do have a look at them for more information. This one is, I think, as perfect as you can get. We just want to make the touch slightly lighter, I think, and I've done some voicing here just to even it out a bit. It has a beautifully rich, warm tone. So these Japanese Yamahas are really some of the very best pianos ever made, and I can really recommend it.